What's up, my Mind Your Money business folks? It's me yet again with another video on today's stock market news. And as always, hopefully you're in the market and not trying to time the market because that is simply impossible to do. So let's see what happened in the news today. And it doesn't appear to be pretty. It says Dow sinks 800 points, S&P 500 and NASDAQ see worst day since April as Trump's renewed tariff threats spook Wall Street. Wow. So because of a threat, they're saying it scared Wall Street. And so they just started taking money out of the market. And did they take a lot of money out of the market? So it says here, U.S. stocks closed sharply lower on Friday as President Trump and China traded blows on tariffs, with Trump threatening a massive increase in duties on Chinese goods. The Dow lost 1.9%. Wow. The S&P 500 fell 2.7%, and the NASDAQ slid 3.6%. Those are big losses, people. Big. So Trump unloaded on China as its leader, Xi Jinping, in a lengthy post on Truth Social on Friday. The post came after China heated up trade tensions with the U.S., adding new port fees on American ships and launching an antitrust investigation into Qualcomm. Beijing has also been in the midst of tightening export controls on rare earth minerals, and it recently halted purchases of U.S. soybeans. Ouch. Some very strange things are happening in China, Trump posted. In his post, he also floated canceling a planned meeting with Xi later this month, saying there was no reason for it before threatening to dramatically increase tariffs. Ultimately, though, potentially painful, it would be a very strong thing, not very strong thing, but a very good thing in the end for the USA. One of the policies that we are calculating at this moment is a massive increase of tariffs on Chinese products coming into the United States of America, Trump wrote. The return to Trump's tariff war put a pin in an already wobbly week for markets, which were pulled in different directions by AI demand, hopes, and U.S. government shutdown worries. With Friday's decline, all major indexes logged a firmly down week after a retreat from record highs. Yeah. Meanwhile, private data was in focus for investors as the release of official economic figures has been delayed due to the U.S. government shutdown, which enters its 10th day. The University of Michigan's reading on consumer sentiment in October, released Friday morning, showed Americans are still feeling sour about the economy as they fret about job prospects and high inflation. This is a lot of good information that people need to know and understand. When the prices of goods and services go up, when jobs are eliminated, you need to be paying attention to information like this so you won't be blindsided. So looking ahead, investors are counting down for earnings season to start in earnest next week, led by JP Morgan and Citigroup. Performance is expected to be softer, with analysts betting tariffs will bite into revenue for the quarter. Wow. I mean, I have been green all week, but today, all of those gains were totally wiped out. Even the gains from last week, gone. Hell, probably for the last 3 weeks or for the month, wiped out in one day. Nvidia lost $7.41 today, closing out at $185.09. Hey, the stock market is no joke. The power of the tongue and information can send things to the moon or straight to you nowhere. Broadcom lost $20 today, $20.39, closing out at $324.63. Palantir lost $10.01 today, closing out at $175.44. FTEC, the Information Technology ETF, this was a big hit, lost $9.45 today, closing out at $219.27. SPLG, the S&P 500. Remember, it would only take little hits here, like 30 cents, 40 cents. Today, it lost $2.12 today, closing out at $76.84. Meta lost $28.21 today, closing out at $705.30. So those were some major losses. But hey, that's the market. I'm not worried. You know, the market goes up, it goes down. There's a lot of rich people, wealthy people, these hedge fund managers, they invest. They're not trying to lose all their money. They didn't like what the president had to say, so money was taken out of the market and placed in safe places. That's why I'm not in the market just for today. I'm in the market for the long haul, you know, at least for another good 20 years, right? So today wasn't a good day, but it was a day in the market nonetheless. So continue to invest. I'm going to continue to dollar cost average into the market, and that's my plan. So far, I've earned a good amount of money. So yeah, so that's pretty much it, people, for market news today. You need to continue to create a plan despite the results from today. You need to create a plan to invest. If you don't have the money to invest because you have so many bills, you need to create a budget. Start living below your means. You need to get out of debt. And the only way that you can get out of debt is via a plan. And that plan, again, is called a budget. You would not be able to accomplish anything in life without creating a plan first. Like the shirt that I wear on. The camera, well, the phone that I am recording on was first a thought. And then those thoughts made someone put things in motion, in action. And then they had the discipline to stick with it, to create it, and now to sell it to people like you and me, right? So you have to put a plan together, people, even for investing and for improving your life, improving your health, to set a solid foundation for you and your family. That takes planning. You can't just continue to live and not plan for anything and expect for life to be great, because life is going to happen. When I say that, I mean situations are going to occur that you were not going to expect, that's going to blindside you. And majority of the people are not prepared for these blindsides that more than likely has something to do with money in some shape, form, or fashion, right? Hospital visit, car repair, home repair, bills, right? So you want to plan for those things, and you can do it via a budget. So I'm going to end this video. So like, comment, subscribe, share this video. Let me know what you think, if you think anything at all. Disclaimer, remember, I am not a financial advisor, nor am I pretending to be one. So any and all information on my channel is for entertainment purposes only and expresses my opinion. So please consult with a financial advisor before you invest any of your hard-earned money. All right, so you guys take care. Have a blessed day. Peace.